Hello everyone, Eddie here. Back on the SpinTires. Yeah, we've just literally, I'm carrying on with the timber run. As you can see, I've picked up 3 more loads of timber with 3 different trucks. I've parked them all just this side of the Tricky Bridge. Oh, if I can get a shot of the Tricky Bridge. There we go, the Tricky Bridge with the narrow gap. I've also used another truck to load up with fuel, and I've fueled them all up. So this is kind of, oh, let's get them. It's kind of a stage I'm at to finish off this one. I've also gone round and cleared all the cloaking now, so we have a totally free map. Because zoom out, it helps. I've opened the 2 other garages, cleared out all the cloaking, picked up all the vehicles. Because I wanted to show you how to get to the other objective. We've got this one up here that we've done. Where is it? Down there. We've got 1 load into there. Have we got 1 load in there? Was that one done now? 8 of 8. Maybe we've got 2 loads in there. I don't know. Confused. Oh well. We've still got to get to this one. Now there's a couple of routes to this one, and I just have to remember where they are. So let's go back into vehicles. Let's get this one off the road and out of the way, because we won't be needing him, I don't think. Oh, wrong button. That's the one I wanted. Change truck, and I can't see the D-type at the front. That's typical, because I wanted to change into the D-type, because he stands the best chance of the first route. Now, change truck again. That's better. Let's fire out. Now, of course, this one's an absolute monster. It'll just drive through everything. But there are a couple of routes to this objective, and all I have to do is remember where they are. Oh, he says. Now, if I'm right, we come along here, and whoa, go past that little dark patch, hit the big dark patch on the left, and there should be a turn-in on the right. Should be. Which may be a bit tricky to get into, if I remember rightly. Need a better camera view. Is that the one? Yeah, it is. But I need to go round this edge of it. And this will cause, no, turn too soon, it could be bad. Oh, I've made a right mess of this now, and I've turned in way too soon. Now, how am I going to be able to back this up without wrecking the logs? Oh, we might just get away with this. That's the turning I wanted to go into, preferably without hitting that lamppost with the logs. Now, bear in mind this has got a turning circle about the size of a football pitch. Making a mess of coming in too close was a bad move. I'm going to inch it round now. That should do us. We should get away with that. Just got to keep an eye on them logs. Bit iffy, but we got it. Yeah. Got away with that. And that is not the hardest bit. The hardest bit is yet to come. Now we have to, let me just double check on the map, make sure I'm heading in the right direction. I am. We have to kind of go along this bit, which isn't too bad till you get near the end. And near the end of this, it all goes a bit squirrely. But as I say, in this truck, you haven't got any trouble with the pulling power or the slopes. It's just overconfidence that'll absolutely wreck your day. Yeah, I thought what I'd do is get all the little bits done, like open the garages and get all the wagons and clear all the cloaks and get that all side of it done, just so I can finish off the logging run with a complete map. Because when you finish the logging run, it finishes the map, so I thought I'd clear everything out and go from there. Now this is where it's going to get entertaining, because there are some nasty angles up here, and our logs are going to feel every one of them. I say the beast of a D-class would drive through anything. Easily. Mostly. Right, I need to think about this now. Straight on. Straight on and hold your breath. But things don't go wrong on the drop down. Because we'd have to bring a train. Oh, we've got a crane, that's alright. Not that I can use a crane, but we got one if we need it. And this is where it's going to get fun. Because already we're getting a slope on the truck. And that looks evil. Easy enough when just driving, but when I'm trying to take the logs, scary as hell. Oh, it's just got to go for it. Oh, what happened? Wait, I thought I'd lost the back end of the logs then. Right, let's just plough away up here. Oh, of course. This is where it's all going to go wrong now, isn't it? Well, I can see the objective. Come on, don't lose them now. Don't lose it now. Yes. Glorious. Yes, please. We'll drop that off. Move this truck out of the way, give us some breathing space. Now, we need to go back to one of these two. Thanks. That's right. We'll grab that one. And we'll try the other tricky route. Now this one may not be so successful, which is why I bought the backup truck. If you're going to do things and it's going to go wrong, have some backup. Now if I'm right, and I find it very hard to find this road usually, it's this road here. Let me just double check on the map. Oh, that's not the map, that's the horn. Yeah, straight across that one. So once again, avoiding the lane. It's seriously steering into the lane on that one. Come on. You know you will do it. You're only messing about because you're on recording. Go on. Make the effort. That's it. Try a little harder. Well done. You've earned your pennies for the day. Now where does this road go round? Down that way. And that's going to give us a nasty angle. Come on. Flatten out. Oh, this could be the end of it. It's so light on these wheels. I don't know. We're getting there. So I drove this road. I had an empty truck. I didn't have the logs on it. I thought, I'll just check out the road, make sure it's alright. Of course, you put your logs on it, changes everything. So much weight on the back wheels, they just sink into the hardest mud. Whoa. Whoa. Not having that. Yeah, look at that. Just about hanging in there. That is some serious lean. And it's very deceptive because your front wheels go over it and you don't get the sinking. As soon as your back wheels, the weight hits it, you get the sinking and it just throws you off. And now I've hit a stick. I've hit a little stick and it stopped me. Would you credit it? Scuppered by a stick. The best way of dealing with sticks is to winch past them. And we need to release that winch because it may not be doing us any good. Oh no, wrong button. That's the one. Not the best angle to be looking at. Why are you still stuck? It's that stick again, isn't it? Come on. This was the east for the two routes, I thought. But there you go. Obviously not. Hopefully that's the worst of it over. You can see what I mean. I drive down here and it's just a bit of dirt lane. And I thought, yeah, that won't be hard. Get a lorry through there really easy. Not a problem. Not an issue. Until I actually try to do it, of course, and it all goes crazy. Now this is where it's going to get a little trickier. Because we've got the beach. And the beach has a tendency of being a little bit muddy on the tracks. No, don't lean, come on. You've come this far, don't give up. Keep wiggling. Now, right proper mud hole to deal with. Oh, that's not going to be good if I'm driving off the line. Trying to keep it upright as best I can, but trying to think where the ruts would be and trying to keep both sets of wheels in the ruts. Because in theory that should keep you balanced, unless one rut is deeper than the other, of course. And we're getting there. Right, quickly check the map, see how far we are to the objective. Not too bad. It just seems slightly longer this route. And there is a third way to this objective, which is if I park this one outside of the objective and else it doesn't finish the game, I can even drive the third truck round to that objective to show you. I honestly didn't think I'd close that enough. Maybe I did while I was doing the cloaks. I took another truck up there with logs to finish that first garage off. That first logging off. I do things, I never know what I'm doing. I definitely wanted to show you from the point where we know how to get to from the first episode. We know how to get to that treacherous little bridge. And I thought, okay, then we'll go from there and show you some other routes to get to this one. Of course, there is other routes around the top of the map you can get from the lumber down to these, but I don't know them well enough to say, look, go this way. It's easy, because it's not. It's a nightmare, some of them roads. But they are passable, especially if you've only got a little two-pointer, where you've only got the short logs in the back of a truck. You just take your time and work your way through the tricky bits. You can get it. Whoa! Not having that go off now. Stay with me. Come on. This one looks a little deeper. And it is. We're going to get some wet wood. But it's not stopping us, it's slowing us right down, but we're still moving. So out of the two, I definitely say the other route was the easier, despite it looking harder. But then I was also driving the D class, so that makes any route look easy. Let's make sure that's stable before I quickly check the map, see where we're doing. We've got Oovee off to the right up here. Hopefully once we get out of this mud, we have to stick a deep one with a slope to get out of, don't we? Just to make life fun. And that might not be too bad, because the mud's quite loose, it's less than the slope. Oh! Go on. Go on. Now, do I want to try and go up and through them trees? That is kind of where they're saying I should go. Are they? They are saying turn there. I don't know if this is going to make it over that without tipping. Oh, it might do. Try and keep it as level as possible. Go on. Go on, digging. Right, and rather than unload that one, we'll just park it there for the moment, because we know that one's made it. We'll go back to the third truck, which is... Where did I leave my trucks? There. Go back to the third truck, which is here. And start him up. And take this one in the other route, which is a little bit longer, but not quite as tricky, I don't think. It's just more of a slug through the mud type route. Are we losing the sun again? Won't be good. If we do start to lose too much light, I'll flick another truck back to a garage and adjust the time forward, because I don't really want to be doing this route in the dark. Actually, you can do that now. Let's use a little A class will do. And we'll go to any garage, don't matter which one they want to do. And while we're there, we're going to that mode. Zip the time round to the morning. Out there. Why not let me do that? We've got to be further in. Don't be mean, let me change the time. It uses fuel, but only in the one there, and because it's in the garage, it doesn't affect nothing. Truck I was in. That one, I think, wasn't it? Nope. Yep, that one. Let's get back to driving in the daylight. Sorry about the little delay. But YouTube makes things dark enough as it is without having nighttime happening in this game as well. I'm hoping the frame rates are staying up enough today, because I'm uploading Eurotruck episode 5B as I'm recording this. So I'm hoping it's not affecting the frame rates too much. They're pretty stable at the moment, they're not going up or down, but they're just not very high. As I say, this is the slightly longer route, but it will get you there, just the same. So imagine if you come in from the top of the map, rather than the bottom of the map. You would use this route to come in. But it does involve a bit of a slug through the mud. And after all, what's SpinTires without a bit of mud in it? Bit of playing in the mud. Oh, don't want to go up there with a load on. Of course, if I drop this load, I'm not going to try it again. We'll call it there if I do that. But hopefully, as I say, I can bring this one down to the objective as well. To show you that there is 3 routes into it. So you got through the woods and up over the tricky path, you go along the coast and you'll have to slug through the mud. Now I know there is a way across the top of the map from the lumber. You go across through the backwoods with trucks, but it's very hard to find, and I can't remember it now. They've changed all the textures and all the layouts and stuff. Not the layouts, the textures and the way things look, and none of the paths look quite the same. But normally you'd come down from the top of the map, down from over there in front of us, and if you recognise this bit, this is where you turn off to get fuel normally, which I'm going to try and do this without tipping it. Now it might be better off just going straight through the water, maybe. We'll see, we'll find out the hard way. I lied. Get it. Come on, climb. Oh, that is tricky. Am I going to be able to get out of that now? I need to get that front over. I wouldn't want to lean any further than that, let's just say. That may be the maximum lean point for the logs. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay then. Next time I won't go through the water because it'll be easier. I'll take the tricky route up the dirt. That was a right heart in the mouth moment there. Still is. It's still horrendous lean. No. Don't be going. Come on. Okay. Nothing for it. Bit of a rescue moment coming. Am I going the right way for starters? No, completely wrong way. Well, we can get back to where the right way is. That's why I love this one. This D-Class just drives through anything. It has its moments, but it can get stuck. But you can just point and go. Maybe I should have saved this one for doing this tricky one. But let's chase on down and do the rescue. Gotta love it. It's a monstrous beast that don't let nothing slow it down. Only Russians could invent a truck like this. Come on. We're on a deadline here. Right, where are we? Not far off now. Alright, let's have a look through this side, see how much of an angle it puts on as you go through. Because somewhere we've got to bring a truck back through this with logs. It's pretty flat if you keep it straight. Should be seeing the stricken wagon any second. There we are. Report stranded fuel. Right, let's get ourselves a proper winch on. Probably that side will be best if I can get it. And it didn't. That one. Why is it not showing? Oh, it's only... It's normally got 2 points on the front, isn't it? Maybe not then. Let's just give it a go and see what happens. We'll get this up onto stable ground. And we'll do a little sneaky cheat. Well, it's not a sneaky cheat, it's just a different means of doing stuff. So look backwards, and yes, you are going to see me do this, and I've done worse. The way I got all the log trucks around there was I had this one loaded up with medium logs on the medium log trailer. I loaded up the C-Class with medium logs on a trailer, pull up behind this D-Class, and I used the D-Class to tow both around to that place, and it worked. So this is one of my fun tricks I like to do, and it's terrible lining up, if I say so myself. Could I be any further off? I actually want to be back at this D-type, as close to the front of that C-type as I can get it reasonably. Right, now let's try doing it again. Come on. Click on there. Where's the click point? You're there somewhere. You're hiding from me again. There you are. Click on there. Now this is going to be a little bit dangerous, but a lot of fun. We will either make it or we'll fail miserably. If we start to get stuck, we can fire up the truck behind and use that to push the D-type. And hopefully the D-type, with this one behind, with the engine running and steering and auto stuff, should be okay to just come through this easier now. Well, apart from that slope, that's not going to do it any good. We could still lose the load. Let's just go for it. Go for it and see what happens. Yeah, we kind of come this way, didn't we? And so we'll either make it or we won't, but it's still the same route whether you're driving the truck or towing the truck. It's just turn it with this D-type just gives us a bit more speed for the episode. Also, I can make sure we don't bog down too much by firing through with the other one. Oh, that's a slope. Don't want a slope. Really can't be doing with slopes. And got away with it. Yes. That's not going to be good. We'll avoid that big lump. And every now and then you hear the truck behind, but it's going to tilt just as bad. No. That was a bad line. That's a tree. No, that's going to cause a problem. Every now and then you can hear the truck behind revving, and it's because I'm firing the truck behind, just so the D-type isn't pulling too much. But I've got a funny feeling we're about to lose the logs. Got this funny feeling. Might get away with it. I hope so, because the objective's only down here. I know it's a bit cheeky towing it, but it saves us a couple of minutes, doesn't it? As I say, if you want to, you do get a D-class brake. You can put medium logs on it, medium logs on the C-type, and drive the two in tandem like this. And you can do a full log run in one go. You just have to be a little bit careful when you're carrying two lots of logs, because that second cut in the middle does make it a little bit more twitchy. Careful of this slope. Don't want to lose it this close. Not when we can prove we did it. And that is the third route in. This poor objective now has more timber than it knows what to do with. But I'm going to park that one there, because I can. I'm going to slip over to that truck, which I can't get to. Typical. Truck one, which is that one. We'll fire that one up, unload its logs, because it got there first. And that should complete the map with all the vehicles, all the cloaks, and all the timber. Job's a good one. Trucks unlocked 7 of 7, garages unlocked 3 of 3, token areas 9 of 9, is it? Can't quite read, too small a road for me. Times rescued 12, I didn't do very well. I must admit, I did enjoy that. That was a lot of fun. So I'm going to call it there, everyone. Have a brilliant day. And I will see you again next time I'm messing about with the lorries, in the dirt, in SpinTires. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.